Neama, this accuser's story is graphic, it's disturbing, but he's remaining anonymous, like almost all the people who have sued Diddy so far. How do you address the issue of anonymity in a courtroom? What role would that play in this case?
Laura, the lawyers for Diddy and now Jay-Z have tried to unmask these plaintiffs because they think that they have the right to know who they are, and the public does as well. And at least some of the judges seem inclined to grant those requests. Now, certain states like California, New York, and others, they do have state laws that allow for sexual abuse survivors and victims to remain anonymous. But it's not necessarily the case in federal court. There's this balancing act. So it's going to be interesting to see if that defense strategy works, because we're seeing it time and time again by Diddy and the others who are accused.
Of course, the issue is fairness that they're talking about. How can I defend myself against the virtual unknown and not be able to have all the information at my hands? That's what the judges are looking at to figure out whether it really is a matter of fairness or not. Look, this accuser's story matches much of what we heard from other accusers, but there were inconsistencies, as I pointed out. The year and location of the assault, the accuser's marital state. How does that impact credibility?
It can be a problem, Laura. So on one hand, to the extent that his story is consistent with the other accusers, you're talking about someone that says that he was given a drink, it was drugged, then he was sexually assaulted. That's helpful. Obviously, there's a whole public relations component that can put pressure on the defendants because this interview has gotten a lot of coverage. But of course, as a lawyer, you're always concerned about your client going on camera and giving an inconsistent statement, because at trial, and it doesn't matter what courtroom you're in, every judge will give an instruction that says that if a witness is lying, jurors, you have a choice. You can believe that it's an innocent misrecollection, or you can disregard their testimony entirely if you believe that they're lying. So you got to be really careful when you're a lawyer representing one of these victims. But I'm sure Tony Busby has this as part of his PR strategy.